I got a Daisy feeling. I got a Daisy feeling. Yeah.
Just so y'all know, we're not going to be in the habit of doing this all the time, okay? A lot of people were like, where's Jaby and Achara's reaction for the Animal pre-teaser starring Ranbeer Kapoor and Sandeep Reddy Vanga?
Well, it's directed by Sandeep Reddy
you know what I'm
Vanga.
saying?
Yeah.
Shh, don't you dare. Chup karo. That's what it's from the comments. I didn't make that up.
Okay, yes, yeah.
I didn't make that mistake. Yeah, a lot of people were asking for our reaction, and I wasn't planning on doing this, but I saw like, whoa, like this is a lot of people asking for this. I better do it. Just trust that this is not going to be a thing that happens all the time. This is a special exception, like Amazon always tells me. Amazon always tells me it's a one-time exception
for a return
or something. Yeah,
like, yeah.
It's a one-time exception. Okay, yeah, thanks. Animal pre-teaser starring Ranbir Kapoor, directed by Sandeep Reddy Vanga, and Bhushan Kumar also worked on this.
It's a producer.
Is he a producer?
Probably,
okay, yeah, great. And this comes out August 11th, 2023. So, y'all, thanks so much for joining us. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote this up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Very excited to see what Ranbir Kapoor has done this time. Now they're all
better
running.
Run.
I thought that was a teaser. So
that's a pre-teaser.
It's a pre-teaser.
I just want to say that I think that in vibe, this is very similar to Arjun Reddy and Kabir Singh. Like when I saw this, I was just like, wow. Clearly, Sandeep Reddy Vanga is, continuing on with his work, continuing to do like romance about people who were like, I don't know if these guys should really be together. An angry man.
I know you're being
coming
facetious,
out.
but like we haven't seen much yet. Okay, so we have yet to discover exactly what this is about. Old Boy is a great reference. Another reference I would say is probably like Jackie Chan's 100 Acts Army. There's like a Drunken Master 2 movie.
Oh, I've not seen it.
In America, they called it The Legend of Drunken Master, but the original title was Drunken Master 2. And there's a scene where he fights the Axe gang, and there's like 100 of them, and they each have an axe. And so the masks remind me very much of Squid Game, and the music reminds me of, oh gosh, what's his name? There was an artist that was like gunned down in Punjabi artist.
Sidhu Moosewala. Yeah, definitely. Whenever I hear that music, I'm like, I'm ready to vibe. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, it's interesting.
This definitely goes in line with, I guess, what we saw with Shahid Kapoor, who's like, hey, I'm going to make a violent movie now, like kind of like John Wick. And so it's just fascinating to me that at the same time, they both had this, I don't know who like decided this stuff, but like it's just like the kind of in the zeitgeist, like, oh, we should go that direction.
Exactly. Like it's in the collective consciousness of Bollywood, I guess. To be like, okay, I've played the hero, especially like the romantic hero, for a while now. Ranbir Kapoor is an actor that has really, really strong acting chops, and we know that he can play a lot of really interesting and emotional characters. And so now he's like, okay, well, I could do that. So watch me do some action and hopefully kill it.
A lot of times when I ask an actress that we're interviewing from India, like, what do you want to do? It's interesting how often the actress will say, I want to do action. I want to be like an action heroine person. And it didn't even dawn on me the possibility that there might be actors who feel the exact same way. Like Shahid Kapoor, like Ranbir Kapoor, like, I want to do something that's like gritty and, blood or violence and just like showing that aspect of myself rather than this romantic lead. I mean, it's not outside the realm of possibilities that Animal will still have a romantic angle to it.
I know, after everything that I said, just kind of making fun of all that. But yeah, maybe that is part of the story, but at least from this pre-teaser, it's like, nah.
Off of what you're saying, I'm happy to see this pre-teaser to the teaser, which will be a teaser to the trailer, and so on and so forth. I'm happy to see Sandeep Reddy Vanga doing something different. You know, like once I realized his body of work, I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And so I'm happy to see him depart from, Kabir Singh, because it's like he did the same movie twice. And
3 times, in fact.
No,
well, he didn't direct it, but okay.
Yeah,
his movie was done 3 times. Yeah, but he did it twice. You're right.
The fact that he basically made the same movie twice really bothered me, because it's like, okay, this is your story, you crafted this, and you get a second chance at it. Every time a director makes a movie, they always are like, oh, like, I wish I did this, I wish I did this. And Spielberg quoted some other great director who said, movies are not finished, they're abandoned.
That's true of a lot of artwork. You just have to leave it alone.
And so my curiosity in watching Kabir Singh, which was like a morbid experiment, was like, what is it that he felt like he left on the table that he didn't get to do?
Right.
And he didn't explore anything different. So it's like...
Turns out it was nothing.
Maybe he thought he made a perfect movie. To go here in this direction with this art style thus far feels like a complete departure from what we would have expected from him. And I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, like, stylistically, it looks so cool. I love the visuals of the 2 gangs here, because we've got, like, the Punjabi or Sikh gang, right? And then we've got the goons with the mirror masks. Like, just the look of it is so cool. And I think, like, referencing John Wick is also pretty good. Like,
Absolutely.
just looking at the suits that the Punjabi gang is wearing and like the aesthetic of it all is really, really cool.
You totally see the Squid Game vibe, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely.
I think that the choice to, and I don't think this will be consistent with the rest of the film, but I think the choice to give it sort of this neon vibe, which we have seen in John Wick and we have seen in the Charlize Theron film Atomic Blonde. The neon vibe helps to kind of offset the violence a little bit, because it's already kind of got a red tint to it. And
That's
so when
true.
you throw blood on there as well, it doesn't feel quite as graphic, and it becomes a little bit more digestible or palatable.
Yeah, and I think as well, when you do hyper violence like that, but then creating a backdrop that is aesthetically pleasing, that is beautiful, like you say, it kind of just offsets that violence. So you can just kind of enjoy it for the artistry and the coolness of it, rather than being like, oh my God, I'm so focused on like the hyper violence and the gore. Like we can agree that this is like an action film and that we're just trying to have fun with it,
Yeah. I am quite curious as to how the quality of the action in the film. This is a shorter film than I expected. It's 2 hours and 26 minutes as opposed to 3 hours. I can't remember how long Kabir Singh was or Arjun Reddy. Yeah, normally with Bollywood films, I'm immediately expecting it to be like easily 3 hours. So that's cool. I'm not as familiar with Dimri, who is the female lead in the film, alongside Rashmika Mandanna something, my longer last name. She might have been in Kabir Singh. Mandanna. But we have Anil Kapoor in this.
Yeah.
That has me excited. I like Anil Kapoor quite a bit. And so I was quickly kind of looking over the cast and crew in an effort to find out who the fight choreographer is, but no avail. Nothing.
No information.
Yeah, and if anything,
sadly.
IMDb is kind of falling apart as I try to scroll through it. That's like they're emphasizing that action, and it's very obvious that it's drawing upon some inspiration from Old Boy.
Yeah.
In that you have this like one-man army against an actual army of people and is taking them out.
I mean, in a way, now that I think about it, maybe there is some similarity to Kabir Singh and the other films, because like the main character is someone who kind of like, he gets really like caught up in his emotions, right? In his anger that he can't control. And so I saw the description there was saying like, oh, like whatever. And then eventually he becomes an animal. And so I feel like in a way it might even be an expansion on that type of character, that type of like angry young man who's very, very emotional and doesn't know how to kind of control his feelings or doesn't want to. And it's like, what if we took that guy and just took it to the extreme and put him in a situation where he could actually just like go all out, balls to the wall with an axe and just like cut everyone up, you know?
Okay, so I was wrong, I think. So the actress Rashmika Mandanna, she was in Pushpa. And I know you didn't see.
I did not see Pushpa.
You didn't see Pushpa.
No.
She was also in Mission Manju and Sita Ramam.
Oh, she was Afreen.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, she was lovely in that film.
I made an assumption just based on who the director was, and I was like, oh. So anyway, I'm sure I got corrected in the comments on that.
Yeah, wasn't it Kiara Advani who was in?
So
anyway,
we have the fight choreographer here. His name is Supreme Sundar.
Oh, Supreme Beautiful?
Yeah, so is known for Ayapanam Koshyam, Thunivu, and Bhishma Parvam. So
you watched Thunivu.
I did. And I wasn't like extremely happy with the action in there. The thing is, that's my only experience to draw upon for this action director. He did Vaita. I don't think I saw that. Monster, I haven't seen that. And Neela Velicham. Neela Velicham is brand new. So
Neela Velicham. Yeah, sorry.
Let's spend time figuring that out. Neela Velicham, we haven't seen.
Yeah.
So, I don't really have much experience with this action director, but knowing that it's Ranbeer Kapoor, physically he's skilled. So I don't think he has martial arts in his background. He has dance in his background.
Yeah.
And then like dance, I remember a friend a long time ago telling me, I would more quickly hire a dancer for a fight scene than a martial artist because a dancer knows how to move with choreography.
Absolutely.
And so I am excited to see what he does there, and I really, really hope that it is something that is impressive and exciting to watch.
Yes.
While at the service of a cool story. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Let us know your feelings in the comments below. Your feelings on this, your feelings on our feelings. I'm Jaby Kuwait. This is
Achara Kirk.
Peace out.